How's it going, everybody? RazingHel here, and welcome back to another episode of our Fall from Heaven 2 playthrough. Fall from Heaven 2 is a high fantasy mod for Civilization 4 Beyond the Sword, and I believe one little issue I'm having is I'm kind of forgetting where I left off. What objectives did I have? It's been about a week since I last played it, so I know we took out this city over here, and we're interested in getting access. Okay, we do have our third death mana. I think we have 3 now. So one there, one up here by my capital, and the third one right there. So yeah, we do have 3 death mana. So I guess we're going to be focusing on building more specters. Okay, that makes sense. For a minute there, I was worried. I thought some of my units might have died. Mines of Galdur have been built in a faraway land. Is that a wonder? It'd probably be under M. Mines of Galdur, yes, it's a well, it's not a dwarven wonder. It's a wonder that's specific to the runes of Kilmorph religion. It provides 3 iron. I'm not exactly sure what you need all that iron for, because this isn't like Civilization 5, where the more copies of a resource that you have, the more of a specific unit you can build. It's more like if you have iron, you can build 100 units, you can build 1 unit, you can build 1,000 units, you know, just go crazy. So what do we have around here? Right, there's a tribal village. Skeleton. So like what direction should we take towards eliminating these villages or these cities? Because there's one there. I don't think we have to eliminate those. Do we only have 2 more to eliminate? Maybe we do. Okay, let's get started here. So everybody start marching and then apply the haste promotion. We should be good for 1 more. Come on. Come on, you can do it. There we go. And I'm also going to throw a regeneration spell on all of my units as well to boost their healing and allow them to heal while moving. Okay, so this is one of the this was Kane's former capital. I captured it from him. And we're just going to work on improving it a bit. He did a very poor job of improving his cities. I was surprised at how neglected they were. Here is an archer. What can we do to it? 75%. Let's bring in one of our specters. We're going to have our specters a strength of 6 just as soon as we get a road built on this tile with my 3rd death mana nodes. As you can probably tell, that's pretty strong, right? 46% odds. We win! One of the few times we win. I wish I'd just lose more on 46% odds and then win a lot more on 90% odds. That would make me a lot more happy. But okay, you know, I'm not going to complain about it. Completed a herbalist. So what was our purpose for this city? Because I know this is my holy city, so this is a really kind of important city. We were going to build something in it, if I recall correctly. There was some sort of wonder or something that I could build that was related to my religion. The Tower of Necromancy. This would give us an additional death mana. That's really weird. Increases the amount of skeletons that I can summon by 5, and my undead start with a strong promotion. It's a good wonder. The problem is I'd have to build a mana node to get a mana node. So basically I build a chaos mana. I don't even know if I have any chaos. I have body, entropy, law, shadow. And yeah, I don't have any chaos mana. I'm not sure what chaos does. But to get 1 death mana, I'm building a chaos mana node that I'm not sure I need, plus a wonder, a national wonder, the Tower of Necromancy, and then I'll get a death mana node, or an additional death mana when I could just build the additional death mana node to begin with and sort of cut the middleman out in a way. I'm just wondering, was it the Grand Menagerie? But we need so many other pens to be built before we can build that. Oh my goodness, this is taking too long. I really don't know what I was going to build in here. What was I working towards? Pagan temple? I guess we'll just go with the safe bet and build a granary until I remember. Sanitate. Okay, maybe this is what we were working for, because I can build the public baths now. And an aqueduct. So this would increase our health and happiness in our larger cities. Malcolm have been spotted, yes. It's one of the Thanes of Kilmorth disciples that can spread Thanes of Kilmorth. At least as long as it's not Empyrean, I really don't care. That's the only religion I have to concentrate on at the moment to remove from the map. That's the current objective. For those who are wondering what our overarching goal is at the moment in this scenario, I told people I would stop side-scrolling, so let's stop side-scrolling and use the mini-map. Okay. We are back at it again. Let's do a little scouting here. I guess we're just going to continue onwards. I'm going to use my haste promotion again, and we should get another movement point. There we go. What I should do is capture these workers. I just throw Decius over there. He's not going to attack him anyway. Cain is not going to attack Decius. As long as Cain doesn't have the workers, he can't improve his land. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So what do I do? What do I do with these vampires now? I think we're going all in for specters. I think we're going to want a very strong army of specters. That's sort of what I'm getting from this at the moment, because let me just cast one. Let's cast the specter ones. One, I only want one, come on. Break it up, cast one. And yeah, strength of 6. That's pretty good. I probably can, it also has +1 extra first strike chance because of my civilization. But you know, a strength of 6, these are just basically throwaway units. Every vampire can summon one providing they have that specter promotion. And yeah, you go up to a city with all of those specters, or all that specter potential, you can like double the size of your army effectively right there, which I think is really powerful. So that's what I'm specializing in at the moment. Oh, we wanted to take a look at entropy mana. I'm just rather curious to see what this mana does. So we need to look at resources, I think. Yeah. Shadow, it'd be E, entropy mana. -5% heal rate of enemy units within your borders. Benefits of this resource are cumulative. It does require the Stigmata of the Unborn. So what? No, it unlocks it? No, it provides it. These are buildings that provide entropy mana. The Infernal Palace and Stigmata of the Unborn. So I should have one then, shouldn't I? Because I thought I built the Stigmata of the Unborn. It can be constructed by a great prophet or a great sage. I should have entropy mana, according to this. Yeah, but I don't find that useful for me. Like, -5% heal rate for enemy units in your civilization, it's not that huge of an impact. And as I mention a lot, you know, if you're being invaded that hardcore by an enemy, you're doing something wrong, right? If you're being invaded that badly. Okay, so we're looking for Stigmata of the Unborn. It says provides 1 entropy mana. How come I don't have it? And right there it is. How did I not see this? It's like there's body mana, law mana. Did I just get it? I could have sworn I didn't have entropy mana. Did I need entropy mana? Maybe I didn't need it. Maybe I'm thinking about something else. I needed chaos. There we go. I have entropy. I need chaos mana. Here we go. Benefits of this resource are cumulative. Yeah, what are the benefits? Grants access to chaos spells. This will allow adepts to cast Dance of Blades. Owning this resource gives a small chance for any living unit to start mutated. Oh. Okay. Yeah, chaos mana. Some mutations are good, some are bad. Some of them can be removed later on. And then we'd have access to the chaos spells. So if you look at the spell tree, there should be a spell tree around here somewhere. Spells and abilities? No, that's not it. Oh my goodness, where is it? There used to be, maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Effects, specialists. There used to be some sort of tree in here. I think I might be thinking of Realism Invictus. They had a technology or promotion tree. Okay, so much for that. That's a lot more interesting than Chaos Mana, though. Chaos Mana. pretty boring overall. Minus 5% heal rate. Now I could understand it being useful if, for example, it like did it was 10% minus 10% heal rate for enemy units in your borders. But if instead of that it did like damage to your units per turn, or damage to enemy units in your borders per turn. Let's say 5% damage to enemy units in your borders per turn. I would see a very, no, it'd be a lot more compelling anyway. Much better use case scenario for that. Okay, we sailed over here with our army of triremes. Let's explore this lair. Your unit gains experience from exploring the lair. Well, that was a pretty good event overall. Sometimes it can be really bad. Okay, so I'm a little bit worried that we might have to remove a foreign religion from my city. So we want to look at something like an Inquisitor. How do we get an Inquisitor? Runes Keeper, National High Priest. Is there such a thing as an Inquisitor in this game? I thought there was. It might just, like, okay. I think we should work towards the religion branch anyway. Okay, here, this might be it. Swordsman, Priest of Leaves, Confessor, Cultist. Yeah, I'm just looking for... How do I get rid of foreign religions in my cities? We're going to research priesthood because I think going down this branch would be the most plausible way for us to get units that could remove religions. Because it branches off into a lot of stuff here. Like fanaticism. Maybe there's something in here. There's a guard, a crusader, a parameter. What was that? Paramander? So, I don't know what that means. Oof. Okay. I'll look at that later. We're building I would build a... Okay, yeah, we can build a governor's manor here, but first we want public baths. For those who are wondering why it's a good idea to increase population in... or for the civilization, is because you get more experience when feasting off of a city with high population. So it's actually beneficial to grow my cities as big as I can, even though the feeding off of them does create unhappiness. If you constructed a lighthouse, let's build that bath. I think with the lighthouse, this city should be primed for growth. So then we just need to compensate with some happiness. And why I'm not here? It is public baths. There we go. So what I'm interested in knowing. Because we're interested in Inquisitors. Is there like a promotion for Inquisition? Like, let's look at Here you go, Inquisitor. I thought there was a unit with that promotion. It says, allows the Inquisition, removes non-state religions from the city, can only be cast in cities, and takes 3 turns to cast. Okay, it's available to disciple units and it requires channeling 2. How do we get access to channeling 2? Requires what? Leads to that. I'm not exactly sure what does channeling 1 require? Just out of curiosity here. ABC. I don't see channeling. Apparently I can't look it up. But it allows us to do blast, ring of flames. So this applies to disciple units. So our disciple unit, I'm pretty sure it'd be the ritualist. Yes, because he's for the Ashen Veil religion. So we need to work on building a ritualist next. So maybe I should build one of those instead of vampires. What's going on in my capital at the moment? I'm building a forge in 2 turns. Okay, after the forge is done, we'll be working on a ritualist. Most cultural civilizations, I am in 2nd place. Not too shabby, considering I was never really focusing on culture. Then again, there aren't that many cultural buildings that can be built in this game that aren't just flat out wonders. Okay, vampire can fortify. Let's give this an additional first strike and press onwards. We're not seeing hide nor hair of that kraken. There used to be a kraken sailing around here. Remember, the objective is to get to this little island over here. I'm going to be disappointed if there's not something cool over there. I've never actually been over there though before. Even in the other times I've played this game. Right, there's a gorilla that would be nice to capture, but look at this barbarian fort, or it's a goblin fort full of barbarian archers. That would be interesting to try to take out. Okay, we're on the move again. Let's see what we can do. So all of my giants can indeed do some bombardment. bombarded those defenses down to nothing. And we're going to use the vampires. Which vampire? This vampire. Cast haste. So now they all have movement again. And we're going to bring in some specters. So there's one specter, two specters, and I think that's all we have access to, yeah. You can only cast one spell per unit per turn. But these specters hopefully are going to do a little bit of damage here. 19%. And 3.7%. Oh, they knocked the archer down. The archer is down to 2.1 strength. And Razir the Fallen should be able to take out these swordsmen. 99.9% odds. I will go crazy if he dies. He won. Okay. 99.9% odds are the best. 86.2% odds with this guy. Like, even damage, that archer is relatively strong. 64% odds. And this is a well-promoted vampire, too. Look at that. He has a Combat 3 promotion. And it's still only 86% odds. I just need to get better units. 2.1. How badly damaged is Razir? Okay. We wait one turn. I'm not going to risk my vampires again. 86% odds we should win, but I'm sticking to my philosophy of nothing under 90. And that means that we can take out Archer with Razir. 93% odds. Okay, he apparently promoted. Should I bother bringing in some Wraiths? I don't know. Let's do it. Maybe they'll actually win. Who knows? 15% odds. Hopefully they'll do a little bit of damage. Yep, they won. Okay, that was a waste of experience. I could have got more experience if I attacked with Razir the Fallen. I should have checked my odds. Okay, so we captured the city. We need to burn it. We don't need to, per se. If we can actually use the Inquisitor to get rid of it, then we wouldn't need to burn it, but I don't really see the point in doing that. Let's see what our vampires have available. Okay. Haste promotion. I should have waited to cast that, to be honest. So one city down there. I wonder if I can use Inquisition on other civilizations' cities. I don't think I can, but it would be interesting to see, because otherwise we have to go to war with the Elohim down here, because they have, right, in this city, unfortunately, there is some Empyrean religion in it. So we'll have to find a way to remove that one way or another, I think. What should I build? I suppose a cottage? No, wait. Does a cottage make sense? Yeah, we shouldn't build a farm, because the civics that we're running decreases... what? It decreases production from farms. So you shouldn't build them on any tiles that provide production. And since this is a plains tile, it has production on it, and has one hammer. And therefore we shouldn't build a farm on there, because it would just result in losing that hammer. So are you telling me I can't get over to this island? Okay, maybe there's hope yet. Maybe there's not. We might actually need a stronger ship. A ship that can actually sail on oceans. Which is a bummer. I'm not sure if we will, but it's kind of looking like we'll have to. Constructed a forge, we wanted to build a ritualist. How come I can't build one? What do I need to build a ritualist? I don't even have access to ritualists? Maybe that's what we should be researching instead. Duh. Okay, in the meantime, wait. Growing in 3 turns. We could use an herbalist or some other form of health. Let's build an aqueduct. Completed the carnival, so the city is now happy. Really? Even with a wall, my defenses are only 35%. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a palisade. We're going to look at this. That's here. Examine city. The borders will increase in 1 turn. Yeah, so that'll be fine. When your borders expand, it also increases your city's defense. So there's palisade, 2 turns. I want to see if palisades complement walls instead of walls replacing palisades. Okay, so I'm a little bit concerned. Why don't I have access to my ritualist? What do I have to research to do that? Oh, we are researching the right thing. Priesthood. We can get access to the ritualist through priesthood. And then we should be well on our way to actually removing some foreign religions in my civilization. In my cities, specifically. My civilization's cities. Oh, we met the Elohim. Well, she's furious at me anyway, so we might as well just go ahead and declare war, huh? So she doesn't like that I raised the holy city because she's Imperium for some oddball reason. Declared war on a friend, probably Kael. Well, no, who's the other guy? There was another guy that actually declared war on. Kael declared war on me. I use entropy mana and I use death mana. So both of those manas do carry a diplomatic penalty. But it seems like entropy mana, they just go crazy about it. Like, I have a lot more death mana than I do entropy mana, and I'm getting a -4 from the entropy. And the funny thing is, entropy, if I recall correctly, it's really crap. It's bad mana. It's like -10% heal rate in enemy borders. Like, who cares? It's such an irrelevant mana in my strategy anyway. And then, of course, I'm evil. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to see about that. Maybe then after I take out this city, I'll just redirect my efforts over here. How many cities does she have, out of curiosity? We can't trade. Okay, yeah, she has 3. So this is an interesting way that you can figure out how many cities another civilization has, providing they're not vassalized to another civilization. When you look at their trade screen, in their cities section, they'll list all but their capital city. So you know that how many cities that this civilization has is always this number +1, because there's also the capital city. So in her case, there are a total of 3 cities, and we see all of them right there. She apparently hasn't improved this mana node. I wonder if she has the technology to do it. We might actually go and increase the difficulty in future missions, because at the moment, it's like I'm playing 1 difficulty higher than the default. And it seems to me that the AI just is not having a very good time of it. It's a little bit it's still too, how would you put it? I'm still at too much of an advantage with my knowledge of the game, apparently. I hadn't played Fall from Heaven 2 in a while, so that's why I figured I would start off a little bit easier. And these are some of the easier missions. They're some of the beginner ones. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get over there, I don't think, with our fleet. But it looks like I'm going to have to bump the difficulty up at least 1 more notch. I like to find a difficulty where it's not just a complete steamroll, but at the same time where I can actually be a little bit chill in how I play it, and every turn does not a decision of whether I win or lose based on what I build and what I produce or whatnot. So I built the vampire. Let's work on increasing the city size. So we probably want public baths. There we go. She wants to offer warfare. I believe she does have a lot of technologies. And I offer Way of the Wicked. So what does Way of the Wicked give her? Prophecy of Ragnarok. I'm not sure. Are these buildings? Elegy of Shaim? Enables Scourge. Okay, well, I'll accept it. What does warfare give me? Military state. Okay, this is the technology I was looking for a couple of episodes now. It gives me access to the City Garrison 1 promotion. So that's actually something I was looking for. Way of the Wicked is what I traded for it, right? Way of the Wicked, here we go. Snake Pillar, Prophecy of Ragnarok. It's probably what she wants to build. It's a world wonder. It requires... Oh, really? So I could build it right now if I wanted to. Let's see here. Capital... Yep. Since there's nothing really else to build in my capital at the moment, let's build it. 7 turns. Beat her to it. Oh yeah, so we were going to give promotions now. Now that I have access to the City Garrison 1, this was what I was waiting for, to promote these archers. And it's funny that we never got around to it before, because I didn't know what technology specifically I needed to do it. So apparently it was warfare. Where is warfare anyway? Smelting, trade. It should be somewhere around here, I think. Right there it is, warfare. So it was a very preliminary tech, to be honest. Look at that. It's like 3 in. Okay. What are we working on? Want to take out this last city over here of Kane's. And hopefully I'll have my Confessor pretty soon. 7 turns, of course. Priesthood in 5. Ooh, I don't know. It's cast our haste spell to get an additional movement this turn. And skip turn. Let's build a farm. Tempted just to automate these workers. Nope, wait, that was the wrong thing. That's plains, right? Yeah, we do not build farms on plains. We build cottages. Cottages on plains. Farms on grassland and floodplains. Okie doke. Let's continue bebopping around these islands. I don't know what happened. Maybe the Dark Elves killed whatever that monster was. I forget, the Kraken. There used to be a Kraken sailing around in there. And maybe, hopefully, the Dark Elves actually took care of it. That would be kind of nice. Of course, it means I overbuilt for it by building all those triremes, but what are you going to do? So I unlocked something, military state. Plus 13 free units? No, I don't think so. Conquest. I could switch to conquest, which would allow me to produce military units with excess food. But I think we're doing okay at the moment. I wanted to look at my economic situation here. So at the moment I am paying a total of 30 gold. Or 31 gold for all these units that I have. So adopting... Gee, I wanted to look at the civics. Adopting conquest would help me... No, wait. Adopting military state would give me 13 additional free units. Which would bring down costs a bit, because as you can see, I'm losing 15 gold a turn, and we're down to 15% research rate. But at the moment, I think we're just going to stick with what we have. Wow, one turn into meeting, or 2 turns into meeting, and already she's demanding that I convert to Imperium. But it's really interesting that she adopted that religion, because it's not even in the majority of her cities. Usually what the AI will do is they will convert to the religion that is in the majority of their cities. And for her, it's only in one of her cities. The Dwarven religion, whatever that is called, I forget. Runes of Kilmorph is in the majority of her cities. How is it that he's still so unwilling to talk to me? It's been like many turns of doing absolutely nothing. Like, he's not attacking me, I'm not attacking him. Why don't we just bury the sword at this point? I don't get it. Maybe it's a scripted event that he was supposed to attack me. That's certainly possible. Okay, here we go. In position. We have movement left for bombardment down to 25, 10, and 0. A couple of archers in there. I wonder if we can even take them out. 99.8% odds. Huh. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We win. Okay. Not so healthy on the healing side, but we're going to cast the regeneration spell. And that will heal me an additional 10% per turn, and I can heal while moving. So that means that even though Razier the Fallen attacked this turn, I will be able to, or he will enjoy healing bonuses throughout this turn. Like when I switch over to next turn, he will actually have healed, even though I attacked. Oh, and by the way, I just noticed we have our first spotting of the dwarves. He sent over a trireme. Apparently that was the best he could muster. So we're going to have to sail our triremes down there, and I'll dispatch him, I imagine. Might do some pillaging though. Did some bombarding. Reduced my defenses down to 35. Yeah, so a funny thing is I was going to check this village, the city, to make sure that building the palisade actually contributed to the defense number, and now I'm not even sure because I forgot to check it after the borders expanded to see what the number was up to. So the number increased, but I don't know whether it was due to the palisades or whether it was due to the borders expanding, thanks to my culture in the city. Okay, Ethine the White has a fairly large number of archers, and she also has access to crossbows now, so we might have to be a little bit more prepared. I might need to get more of my units down here to take care of her. I just want to remove this last city, and I want to see if this is really all this mission was about. Like, if I complete this mission simply by removing these cities from the Malachim civilization with Empyrean in them. If that doesn't work, then we're going to have to go a little bit more hardcore, I guess, and just wipe the religion out entirely. At the moment, what is it sitting at? It's sitting at 10% influence. And it no longer has 10%. That's still pretty significant. It's less than pretty much every other religion, but seriously, it's got some influence yet. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, what's the next promotion we should go for? So we went for cover 1 because we were fighting a lot of archery units. We're going to go for cover 2. So this is going to be 80% versus archery units now. Oh, wow. Apparently my odds are so good against archery units, I get the swordsmen to defend against me instead. That would be interesting, though. Like the longbowmen, what are the odds? 98.7. I mean, 97.8. A very small difference, but still worth noting. Okay, so what we're going to do here... Okay, he can't summon Wraith. This is a really worthless vampire, to be honest. We'll bring in a Wraith with this guy, bring in a Wraith with this guy. And kill off 1, kill off 2. So both of those archers took damage for pretty much no reason, because I'm not going to be able to remove them anyway, am I? Get rid of the swordsman. I really do need my Blitz promotion. Well, maybe not. He just took a lot of damage from that. Razir the Fallen did. 80% odds. 80% odds. 83% odds. What do you think? Do you think this unit will be able to win at 83? I guess he was. 6 out of 10 experience, 14 out of 17. I'm looking for a unit here that could use more experience. Let's do this one. 84% odds. Maybe let's not do that one. Just like, still really bad odds for all of these. 88% odds. Okay, that's close to 90. Do you really want to risk this vampire? Yes. Let's do it. Let's see what's in here. Just a palisade. Burn. Let it burn. Okay. So, next turn should be an interesting turn. Let's group all those units and just tell them to skip down. Ooh, we have a giant tortoise and a sea serpent, both of which are very strong, and both of which approached me on the exact same turn. And I can't attack either of them because they're in the wrong part of the ocean. How much movement? 1 and 1. Okay, we can outrun these guys. As long as I can get back to my city, I can get the right promotions to outrun them. Yeah, he's going to continue to bombard my defenses. So far, he has not pillaged my fishing boats, though. Okay, we said cottage on those spaces, so there we go. And no, it still doesn't count. This quest is still not over with yet. Let's take a look here. It's down to 8% influence. I wonder if it's in any barbarian cities. At the moment, there's just that city and my capital. Priesthood in 2 turns. We can start working on... a ritualist to hopefully remove the religion from my cities. But in the meantime, like, what should we be working on here? I don't have to remove these 2 cities because they don't have that religion. They don't have Empyrean in them. I'm just not certain. It looks like just this one city down here. I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to grab my hunter and the hawk, and we're going to do some exploring with him and Razir the Fallen. So Razir is going to protect my hunter, like that, and we're going to be doing some serious scouting so we can see the actual rest of this map and find out where, if anywhere, else the Empyrean religion resides, right? Okay. Heal while moving. Removed when unit is fully healed. Oh, that's convenient. I had no idea. I forgot that it did that. So Razir is going to be defending, and the rest of these units can just sort of stand guard. Summon Spectre. Yes, we want that. And then heal all these other units. Get on that tile. And heal with them. I think we're going to apply the healing promotion. The healing spell to all those units, so that way they heal faster. Let's get a mine built up there. Sea Serpent is still after us, but we have bigger fish to fry in the form of the dwarves that I'm currently at war with. So I can't build anything that can actually go out into the sea yet. So that's outside the question. But was there something else that we wanted to build? Priesthood in 2 turns. I could build a ritualist in this city. Ritualists are going to be pretty cool. Let's build a forge there instead. Worked on those public baths, and then we could go ahead and build a forge. Forge is nice, but we don't have... I'm not sure how much time we have left in this map. So what should we work on instead? I could build a hawk. I'm going to build a hawk, and I'm going to have another hunter running around scouting. I think that's what we're going to do. Holy smokes, this music is just ridiculous. What is with all the violent strings going on there? Okay, let's move the scout along. We want to move over here towards the dwarves, I think, and then also down here. So we got some stuff to scout down there. I don't think there's anything up here, so we're just going to ignore that for now. Okay, 1 turn. We have 2 archers there, nothing to fear, really. And let's get the hawk out and scout this area. So no other cities here. There's a barbarian city right here, but nothing from other civilizations. And I would say there is no city here either. It's too close to the edge of the map for there to actually be a city there and me not see the borders. So, I mean, I really think we've pretty much uncovered just the dwarven civilization. I want to see if there are, because there could be. I want to see if there are any cities of his that have Empyrean in them. Let's get all of these vampires, and I'm going to bring him down here, because if we have to deal with Ethine the White, I think her name is Ethine. Ethine, yeah. We're going to need some more backup, basically. And bring a couple catapults along as well. There we go. And I would also want something to defend the city now. So, archer. Let's get an archer over there. And Razir can stay here for the turn. Public baths. I think we need to work on more vampires now. Looking at what Athene has, it probably would be a good idea. But there's a ritualist. Okay. We should be able to build ritualists now. Let's use this hawk to do a little bit of scouting out here in the sea. See what's out there. See what's out in the sea. Eh, what? Yeah. We got 3 sea serpents and a tortoise sailing around. So that's kind of dangerous out there. It's interesting, though, that there's so much space over here. I think... Is this the edge of the map? Yeah, that's the edge of the map. Okay. There's no space over there. There's this little island here, though, which is kind of interesting. It's too bad there's nothing cool on them. That would be like a neat little side objective that you could complete. What are we working on here? We need to get this group of units over towards the dwarves. Wait, what? I'm glad he stopped moving instead of attacking. So we're going to remove that with Razir. So that way... Oh, I actually didn't want to move to that space. Oh my goodness. Okay. What's done is done. Let's just scout all of this out. It's nice that they always remove the view from that as soon as I'm done. Yeah, nothing really of note there. I'm just going to tell these triremes to sail down here. 10 turns. Wow. Wait a minute. We can go to here first. We're going to send them back to the cities. So that way I can re-equip them for much faster promotions. So that way I can get there in faster than 10 turns, right? Where are the vampires? They're there. So what should we work on next? Optics would be interesting to actually get over to that island. But the thing is, I really don't think there's anything over there now. It would be nice if there was, but I just don't think there is. So maybe we do something more with religion. Like work on the religion tree a little bit more. Fanaticism. Some interesting units I could get here. Otherwise, currency. We should get bowers, so that way we can build longbowmen. 23 turns though. Maybe we should build do optics first. It's only like 9 turns. 7 turns. Yeah, let's do optics. And then we can build our ship. Okay, time to build a ritualist. Temple of the Veil, build a ritualist. We're gonna get a couple of those. And Wonder will be complete in 1 turn. Let's rebase this hawk and do some scouting over here. Whoa, I saw some city. Not enough of it though. There's really not much there. Okay, back to our scout and Razir, the time waster. This really is kind of a waste of time at this point. I feel like I should be doing something else to make better progress. We are regrouping though. We are building our army against, or to invade Athene the White, because I suspect I'm going to have to actually take 1 or 2 of our cities. Oops. I should have actually... I didn't mean to end the turn. I don't know why I did that. Why did I end the turn? There was stuff to do yet. Come on. Now my catapults are even going to be even more behind, aren't they? Because they're stuck here, and my vampires have already moved. Yeah, it was a bad thing. I just wasn't thinking. And those are the kind of mistakes that I'm talking about, that I want to be able to afford to make on this difficulty level without being punished harshly for it. Because when you're playing at the very top levels, you gotta be, like, every turn can mean the difference between a victory and defeat. So his main city, or his city right here, there's no, what's the name of that religion? The religion we're trying to destroy, Empyrean. There's no Empyrean in that city. Should we try to take out this giant? 99.9% odds. I say leave him be and let him terrorize the countryside there. Okay, so if we're interested in invading this city, it had to be the city way down here, didn't it? We're probably going to have to take out at least the Cahir Abbey? Cahir Abbey? Her capital. Can we just like work? We could work our way around over here, past the barbarian city, and we could invade from that side. But at that point, what kind of sentence was that? But at that point, we might as well just invade. Okay, Prophecy of Ragnarok. Was there anything special about this? Free Prophecy promotion, which of course is useless because the Armageddon counter is disabled in this map, and can turn 1 citizen into a priest. So nope, nothing special from that. We're going to build a savant. Wait, not a savant. I wanted to build a ritualist. Go back. There we go. Ritualist in 2 turns. While defending, Razir the Fallen has killed the barbarian hill giant. Well, it turns out I didn't need to attack him. He attacked me. Not that there was really anything... No, there was really no benefit for me either way. It was like basically the same kind of thing. Like same kind of results. I wanted you to attack the workers. Attack and kill the workers. Get Razir down there. I know you want to unit cycle to pretty much every other unit, but I really want to focus on Razir getting down there. Okay, why are these vampires unhappy? Have they spotted an enemy unit? No. So what on earth? We just want you guys to get down here. 7 more turns. I should actually be using my speed promotion, but that wouldn't apply to catapults. At this point, it might not matter. The catapults are probably going to get destroyed anyway. So... we'll see about that. If they get destroyed, then I'll start using the haste from... what the hell? Let's do it anyway. Haste it. We'll cut the movement time there in half, honestly, if we do that. So it only makes sense to use the promotions that I have available to me, which, of course, is the haste promotion. So, working on building up some sort of army over here. Yeah, okay, so I mentioned these triremes. We need to promote them from our speed. I believe this is speed. Increases movement by 1. What does this do? Okay, this increases... Okay, so we want to promote them all for longshoreman crew. There we go. And now they all have 3 movement points instead of 1. So now we can get down there in 3 turns. Yep. I think this hawk has done about all the scouting it can do. Around here, anyway. I need cities to base it on or a hunter. And I only have 1 hunter. Maybe I should build another hunter. It's an idea. I want a few of these ritualists, though, because they do have some pretty cool spells. Oh, great. He's bringing in more triremes, and now he's blockaded and pillaged it. Pillaged my... Wait. No, he hasn't pillaged it yet. He's just blockaded this area, so I can't work the tiles. The sea tiles anymore. So, my triremes cannot get down there quickly enough, in my opinion. Yeah, I just don't know what else to do with this hawk. I should build another hunter. That's next on my agenda. Ah, our first ritualist. Why can I not speak? We're also going to be building one in here, so I'm not going to worry about promoting this one for Inquisition. We're going to be looking at some other cooler stuff, but as you can see, right here is the Inquisitor promotion. Allows Inquisition, yes. So aside from that, like what can we do? We can cast the Ring of Flames. We can cast Found Temple of the Veil, so we could actually expend this unit to build a Temple of the Veil, which, why would I do that? I just built a unit. If I wanted to build Temple of the Veil, I would have built that instead. But it might be useful for introducing the Temple of the Veil to less developed cities that don't have this sort of production that you need to quickly build it. Okay, we had the Temple of the Veil, and we can also cast Cure Disease, which removes the Diseased promotion, the Plague promotion, and the Withered promotion. So if we looked at, I think it was Chaos Mana, one of the things it would do is it would give you the random Chaos mark where you could just get random promotions whenever you built units. Some of the promotions were negative, but I'm pretty sure that this Cure Disease spell removed a lot of those negative promotions that you could get. So I think we're just going to do 10% chance of converting defeated living units. I'm not sure that's very useful to me. So I think we're just going to have to go with like combat 1. We'll do mobility 1. So that way this guy has a little bit more movement range. So there we go. The most important thing here though is Ring of Flames. This thing can really do a lot of damage, but it can also set stuff on fire. So you have to be careful where you use it. Like you really don't want to use it in your own borders and then set your own forests on fire. So that's something to keep in mind right there. Let's just run him over here and see if we can damage some bears or something. It's funny how they'll pathfind me right through that city, even though I can't do that because there are enemy units in it. Does he have iron? I don't think he has iron. Talking about Cain. Nope. He doesn't have iron. He doesn't have copper. So none of his units are ever going to be promoted for that stuff. Oh, that's right. I have the commando promotion. I can use enemy roads. I keep forgetting how useful that is. Okay, catapults. Come on. You got stuff to do. I just saw a unit. Archer and Hunter. Wouldn't it be funny if he started building more cities and then spread Empyrean to them, and it became a never-ending goose chase for me? That would be unfortunate. Nope, go back. We want to use haste. Where's haste? There we go. To double our movement speed. Especially since we're on roads. Oh, what do you know? I actually built a ritualist in this very city. Okay, so let's promote for Inquisition. And now we're going to remove Empyrean in 2 turns. That'll be interesting to see how much the influence rate drops because of that. And let's do a little bit of pillaging here. Do a little bit of scouting. So build the ritualist. Do we want more? I think there's a maximum that they can actually... Let me take a look at the thing here. The Pedia entry for it. It starts with Unholy Taint. Is that anything? Really? Minus 25% strength? That sucks. +1 Unholy Combat, though. -1 strength. Wow, this is really seriously bad. +10 to spell damage. Increased rate spell casters gain XP. No, that's overall a pretty bad promotion. It starts with that? Yeah, it does start with that. And it starts with channeling 2. What does that give us? It gives us the ability to do Inquisitor. And right there's Ring of Flames. Okay. This is the spell I was wondering about. Caster must have Ashen Veil Religion. Check. And damages units about 15% to a limit of 40%. So this is very, very effective. I would say it's about as effective as a catapult. So we're going to be building more of those. Rather than using catapults to deal collateral damage, we'll likely be using ritualists instead. That's my thoughts at the moment anyway. Good grief, it takes a long time to actually get this hunter into position where we can actually do a decent bit of scouting. Catapults do not bother me anymore, okay? sick of thinking about catapults. So we're promoting for mobility for all of these the savant, what they're called, real ritualists. Not realists. Oh, you've come to meet me, huh? Well, I will let you attack first. He has a lot of good promotions on those ships. I'm going to lose. I can tell you right now, these are going to lose because I have like 1 to 2 first strikes and he has a whole bunch of strength promotions. The reason I did 1 to 2 first strikes is because I thought I was going to be fighting ships vastly stronger than mine. I guess we should just spend them here, like 14.2. Wow, that did a lot of damage. 4.8. Okay, victory. And why can't you attack? Okay, here we go. So we lost 2, he lost 2. So far it's been an even trade-off. We can't afford to attack with our last ship because he'll lose and then I won't have anything else to follow up with. So we just wait here for a turn and come back to it next turn. So ritualists, I built 2 in here? Wow. Okay, working on bringing the ritualists down to this area. Okay, so it did say, yeah, it does have the Unholy Taint promotion. I want to deal some damage to these bears. Might end up getting killed because of it, but it's a risk I'm going to take. Construct the walls. Let's build Temple of Vale. And your trireme is killed. A Khazad trireme. So it looks like we got rid of that guy for now. Do you want an extra first strike or should we promote for actual combat strength? Let's do the combat strength. Like that. And then just sail over here into the city and heal. Holy smokes, we have chariot goblins. This might be an opportunity to use my savant powers. Not savant, ritualist. Okay. He's within the range, so let's go ahead and use Ring of Flames. Got damaged 18%. See? That's significant. I hope I didn't start any fires. I forget how to put out fires. I know there's a unit that can do it. I don't think I have it, though. And I'm really not interested in spending 5 minutes to look it up at the moment. Okay, Hunter. Hunter needs... Maybe I should actually have the Hunter deal with the bears, rather than monkey around with the ritualist. Okay, bring back the Hawk. Still can't see his final city. How many cities does he have, out of curiosity? Oh, now he will talk to me? He has 3 cities. I have no idea what religions he has, though. So, at the moment, I think we're just going to have to press further in. Because if he does have Empyrean in his cities, that needs to go, you know? I don't know. What should I do with these workers? Just automate them. I think we're at the point where automation is probably the best answer. Ritualist, maybe some more vampires now. Our weapon, what did you say? I just heard something. Our weapons are fine. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to disappoint you, but I really can't afford smelting. I mean, are you kidding me? This is a technology worth 2,184 research. Get out of here. So greedy. It's unbelievable. Now we can build a caravel, or any sort of ship that can actually sail on the waters, as it were. What should I do here? Because Razier needs to heal. 1 turn. Let's heal Razier before going in to the enemy territory. And Dwarven Slinger is not going to attack me, obviously. Let's kill the bear. Here I have another bear. Bear can speak nationality, right? What happened to my bear? There it is. Okay. Let's get him home. We can build some stuff. And just do scouting again. I don't think my hunter is in much danger. 2.9, maybe he is. Okay, second thought, let's bring Razier onto that same square. Same tile, I should say. We're bringing all the ritualists down here, but actually they should probably be going over towards Ethine the White. Oh, and we removed the religion. Okay. That's pretty rad. Let's see here. Yeah, this is supposed to give us +1 to the Armageddon counter, and as you can see, it did not do anything to it. The Armageddon counter is still at 0. It's indicated in the end turn button. Allows the unit to cast divine spells. Okay, this is our Inquisitor unit. He can stay there for now. Because I really doubt I'm going to be able to get open... I can't actually remove the religion of a civilization, I'm pretty sure anyway. So... Like if a civilization has a certain religion, they've adopted it, I'm pretty sure you can't remove it from their cities. So that idea won't work. Divination, 6 turns. What else? Religious law, way of the wise. I'm not sure that applies to us at all. What we should do is go for more ironworking, right? Then we can get to mithril weapons. Or maybe we should focus a bit more on culture now. Animal handling, drama, honor, allows over council. I think we're going to go with boars. Nah, I don't like the defensive aspect of that. What does that lead to? It leads to marksmen. That's not that useful for us. Here we have, let's do currency. We need more gold. Gold is an issue at the moment. I'm losing 23 a turn. So... I think we'll work on that instead. Let's just build more vampires. We're going to need quite a few units. I know this is costing me a lot to maintain all of these units, which means I probably should attack something. What? He destroyed my bear. Okay, you're going to pay for that, mister. I'm going to fry you. Ring of Flames. I don't think it hurt him at all, because the bear actually did more damage to him. Oh, how does that happen? So the question here being, should we promote for speed or should we promote for strength with our hunter? I say let's promote the hunter to match the speed of Razir the Fallen. And then since both of them need to heal, we're just going to stay here for a turn, heal Razir, and heal the hunter a little bit. Okay. Wow, we have a lot of vampires here now. I think we should just declare war. Nothing. I don't know. Maybe we should wait. Okay, I have catapults. I don't know why I'm bringing more catapults. I just need to use the hill giants. They can act as catapults. So, let's see about these vampires. Okay, that one has the ability for wraith casting. So does that one. So does that one. This one doesn't. I wonder what I promoted him for. It was so important. Okay, so there's only two here that need more promotion. So let's promote for strength, I think. Yeah. So promote for strength and more strength. And let's get this war started. So, come on, go in there. There, now we're at war with pretty much everybody. Delete the worker. Go back down there. Cast spell. Where's the spell caster? Spell cast for speed, and we move another tile. And our giants can bombard this turn. So let's bring those defenses right down. We can pillage a cottage for 22 gold, which helps compensate for the amount of gold I'm losing per turn. And we're just going to automate workers. I've been saying this before. Time to just start automating stuff. A lot of ritualists in the city. I wish I could bring them over there. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should run a couple over there. I really can't assault a whole bunch of stuff with just ritualists, but they can... Wow. Wow, I really should bring ritualists over there. The more I think about that, the better of an idea it seems to me. So let's get all three of these. They're all promoted for a lot, moving really fast, right? How many turns would this take? Too bad I don't have a vampire with me. Wait, what am I saying? I do have a vampire. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Is there a road here? Yeah. Move on to the road. Let's get one of the vampires with the speed promotion. The haste spell, I should say. And then we're going to really speed all this stuff up. So one turn to get here. Next turn, this could be... Wait. Maybe it won't be good after all. The vampire only has... Oh, the vampire has 2 movement. Wait, no. Okay, he doesn't. Our ritualists would have 3 movement. So that vampire is not going to help us a whole lot. Do I have a vampire with movement promotion? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, it kind of defeats the point, to be honest. Because they have 2 movement on their own. And if I'm going to be held back by having to move the vampire there every turn, it's just not really feasible at that point. Here, time to fry this chariot. with my Ring of Flames. 17% damage. But I mean, look at that amount of damage. I can just tear those archers right down if I can do 17 damage, right? Or 17% damage. And it costs me nothing aside from potentially starting fires. And I believe that only happens in forests. 1.8% strength, 53% odds. Okay, well, we're not going to attack him then. The ritualists do need to be defended, apparently. You're relatively weak. So you can build a ritualist here. Let's build a vampire. See what we lose. Catapult has withdrawn from combat with your curly. I've suffered collateral damage, 6 units. So the question is, I'm a little bit doubtful now whether or not I can actually take this city without the use of ritualists. Because I don't have, well, the catapults are coming here in a couple turns. But, wow. I'm not sure the specters can do enough damage. How many units do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And how many units does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I'm a little bit dubious about that. I think maybe we should try to wait for the ritualists to get there before throwing everything into it. Okay, so what we're going to do here, a vampire is going to serve his purpose. I think. Let's see here. What's the path I follow? I follow that path. Okay, yeah, we can use this. Promote for speed. So now these ritualists will have 3 movement this turn. And they're going to do this. Okay. I mean, I wish they wouldn't. Why is that better than going around here now all of a sudden? Okay, let's do it. Oh, of course, there's a unit standing on there. What a surprise. Okay, whatever. Ring of Flames. These SOBs. Holy smokes, we're just smoking them. Okay. What are the odds now? Still, the odds still suck to high heaven. Well, that was a really sucky thing to have happen. Now I'm going to have to make this ridiculous detour to get back on the road. And he could kill me with his very damaged units. Guess we're going to have to use the vampire after all. 2 turns. Just bring it down there. Of course he had to have a unit messing around. Goblins, get out of here. Come on. Do I actually gain experience from casting my spells with these guys? I'm not even sure. 23% damage by fire. So what should we promote for? We already have the movement promotion. I think we can just go with combat. Like that. Okay. It's time to move again. Let's get the hunter out. How far can we move? We can move 2 spaces. So there and there. And let's continue our scouting. Okay, we see another city. It has the dwarven religion. Whatever that was called. I keep forgetting. Has that religion in it though. Here we go. Let's promote for... Wait, regeneration? I'm going to cast regeneration. I think I have 1 vampire that can do it. Right? Where is he? Here he is. Then the rest of them... Let's get all these guys and cast skeletons. Holy smokes, look at that cost. We have 10 skeletons there now. My unit cost doubled. Maybe we need to focus on buildings that give us more money. Public baths, 2 turns. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Before this episode ends, we're going to try assaulting this city, okay? I'm not going to leave you as a cliffhanger here. So I'm going to grab all of my vampires. We're going to get our specters. Look at all those units. So our skeletons are 3 strength, our specters are 6. We're going to grab all of our specters, throw it at it. That was a lot of dying. Now we're going to grab all of our skeletons and throw it at the city. And they all died as well. Down to 24 again, but at least we didn't lose anything. And look at these. They did a lot of damage. Like throwing all those units really did help. Of course, I think some of my units took a little bit of damage here as well. Not much. Okay. Let's bring... No, we don't have to actually bring anything back down. 95% odds. Attack. A longbowman. 85. Attack. We really don't have any choice here. 96%. These are some pretty good odds. And once we get the ritualists here, I think we might not even need to have the vampires attack to take cities. We'd just be able to rip it all down with our summons, our wraiths, our skeletons, and the ring of flames from the ritualists. So we have 2 units left. Let's see what needs a promotion here. 13 out of 17, 6 out of 10. You should take that one. And 14 out of 17. Let's get my... Oops, I didn't mean to double them up. Let's get you something. Okay, we captured the city. There's a siege workshop in here. We don't need this. Just burn it to the ground. Okay, so that went very well. I'm glad I stopped procrastinating. We might not even need these catapults. Maybe I should delete them. I think I will. No, I could actually spend them. I'll just waste them on a city. Okay, there we go. So, that pretty much does it for this episode, I think. Yeah. Some interesting stuff happened. Unfortunately, the current quest is not over with. I spent another hour. I still haven't finished that quest. Here, maybe we can do one more little peek. Let's see if we can get a little peek here. See the rest of his kingdom, what's going on in there, right? How many units does he have? He has a whole bunch of axemen. I'm a little bit scared. He has champions. He might be able to kill Razier. I am a little bit worried about that. So let's get a little bit off the beaten trail here, perhaps. Here, 2 tiles there. Ooh, I'm a little bit dubious about going into this tile. And let's see what our hawk can see. This should be the final reveal. Let's go back over there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop wasting time. Let's get Razier to catch up. There we go. And vampire with ritualists again. So, what does he have? He should be free and clear. It looks like he only has his religion. None of the religion I'm supposed to destroy. So, let me take a look. He does have 3 cities, right? Yeah, he has 3 cities. So, that's the total of his cities. So, we can confirm that. Empyrean is down to 5%. So, I really do think that if we remove the last of Ethine the White cities right down here, this city, I think then this current quest will be over with. So, we've gone over long enough. So, thank you very much for watching at the moment, and I hope to see you next time.